The Minister of State for Environment, Sharon Ikeazor, says Nigeria has the capacity and capability to effectively ensure a biosafe environment and prosper in terms of biosafety. Ikeazor, represented by the Director General, Chief Executive Officer of the National Biosafety Management Agency, said this at the one-day stakeholders conference on the state of biosafety in Nigeria held in Abuja. The conference was organized by Health of Mother Earth Foundation, a non-governmental organization, to examine food system, biosafety and emerging technologies with view to defining systems that work.
We have enough scientific knowledge and evidence to decide whether this thing is safe. It's not safe before they are released. When these products are going to come out, I can tell you it's only the ones that are safe. And GMOs are not products you just go to your backyard and come out with. It takes almost 13 years to come out with any product that is confirmed safe. The safety of genetically modified organisms, I tell you, anyone that we have approved, even for confined feed trial, even the ones who also approved for food and feed, those for processing feeds, particularly for the poultry industry, we confirm them safe before they are released. The safety of GMOs that will ever be released in this country should not be in doubt, because we are all going to consume them. I can tell you they will make us healthy, provided we have confirmed them safe. The government has what it takes for Nigerians to be safe and to prosper. Nigerians must trust the government.
The director of the foundation, Dr. Nemo Bassi, urged government to review its national biosafety policy to avoid gene editing and to achieve targets.
Some of the emerging technologies today include gene editing, a new technique of altering the genetic make of plants, animals, and humans. Of course, before, while people were debating about the ethical nature of this, a scientist in Chinese genetically edited embryos for 2 human beings. And through those techniques, you can actually determine what will be the color of your children's eye, their height, whether they'll be intelligent, whether they'll be docile, whether they'll be assertive. There are these things that scientists are studying. So through gene editing, that could be possible. But there are serious concerns about the application, and we need to understand that it's not just science. There are ethical considerations about what you can do. You don't do things just because you can do them. You have to consider the consequences and the implications. There's also synthetic biology. So synthetic biology builds on modern biotechnology methods and techniques such as high throughput DNA technologies and bioinformatics. It actually means, in simple language, designing of organisms for desired purposes and manipulation of things at molecular or sometimes atomic level, and has application in agriculture, medicine, and manufacturing. Then, of course, I mentioned about robots, including satellite images, weather tracking, and possibly geoengineering, which can be used to modify the weather.
Program Officer of the Foundation stressed the need for policy review to tackle challenges surrounding food security.
One of the things that can be done with regard to policy is to have that law reviewed to ensure that it protects the interests of the Nigerian people, protects the interests of our farmers. At the moment, we wouldn't say biosafety is secure because of these threats. And there are even more threats coming up because there are more and more technologies that are coming up. We do not have to use every technology because it's available. There are different contexts across the continent and across the world. So what works in Europe, for instance, may not work for our context as Nigerians or as a continent, Africa. So we would like to say that we have more to do. We have a long way to go to ensure that biosafety is preserved in Nigeria, to ensure that biodiversity is preserved. We have said again and again that Africa has the capacity to feed itself, to solve the problems that we face without giving off control of our food system to biotech companies or to corporate bodies whose main aim is profit and not exactly to solve the problems for people.